Hi guys, welcome to our tasting. We're going to be tasting several different wines with our cupcakes. Feel free at any time during this tasting to kind of take a break. You can just pause the video and taste at your own leisure. You don't have to play everything through. And we hope you enjoy the tasting.
Hi everyone, I'm Molly and this is Joel, and we both work at Bluemont Vineyard out in Northern Virginia. And today we're going to share with you our Corks and Cupcakes wine pairing, which is absolutely perfect for to do with your best friend or your boyfriend or that guy that you don't really know what he is to you, but you keep calling him anyway to come hang out with you. This is going to be perfect for
I was going to say Galentine, but no.
That too, your Valentine, or yeah, whoever's in your life that likes to drink wine and eat cupcakes. So this is the box that you should be receiving if you chose to purchase this package. And it comes with 6 cupcakes, 2 of each flavor, and 3 wines. These bottles actually, they are about 4 ounces per bottle, and standard wine tasting is usually 1 to 2 ounces per wine. So this is actually perfect for 2 people. So without further ado, let's start this process, shall we?
Absolutely.
Alright, so
I'm very excited about it.
as you should be. So this is our first wine. This is our non-vintage apple wine, or as we call it, the cuvee's name is called Autumn, because apples are, as we all should hopefully know, harvested in the fall time. And this is a 100% stainless steel Petite Manseng wine infused with apples from our orchard here at Bluemont, because we also happen to be a farm, not just a vineyard. And what is this paired with, Joel?
This one is paired with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cupcake. And the good thing about the apple wine, because a lot of people hear that and they think it's going to be really sweet, it does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but the cinnamon really helps kind of tone that down and pair that well. And the apple wine goes with so many other things. We pair it with other things at the chef's table at the winery as well, so it goes with so many different things.
I can only imagine how good this would be made with cinnamon. So when wine tasting, you need to find a white surface. Well, you don't need to, but it's ideal. So that you can look at the color of the wine and kind of examine it. That way you can tell if there's a flaw early on in the tasting process, and that will save you so much time. But if everything is looking all good, the wine is clear, it's not cloudy, doesn't look discolored, then you can go on with smelling it. And smelling it involves swirling, which is, it actually has a purpose, not just for show. This actually agitates the esters, which are the scent chemicals within the wine, and this will help unlock some extra smell, make it easier for your nose to detect all the aromas going on in the glass, which in this case is very, very appley. Lots of green fruit, lots of tang I'm detecting from the Petite Manseng, maybe a touch of kiwi, pineapple, slightly tropical.
That's fantastic. Like I said before, that the cinnamon really tones down the sweetness of the wine. We have on our farm, if for those of you that haven't visited Bluemont before, we have about 40 varietals of heirloom apple trees, and we use those to kind of blend. Year to year they change, but it really, I like this one a lot. It really kind of, this one's a little bit more acidic than in previous years, but again, that cinnamon really helps to balance that. So this is a great wine. It can go with anything.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, so our next wine, we really enjoyed that one.
Yes,
this is the Rosé Donkey. So this is Chambourcin. The
100%
Chambourcin is a really cool grape. It goes really well with sweets because it's a lighter wine, but it can also be paired with more heavier dishes.
Oh, say that cool thing about the pigment too.
The pigment. What was I going to say?
Chambourcin's pigmented all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
Flesh.
Teinturier. Yeah, there's a big word. The Chambourcin grape actually has red juice, which most grapes don't. And so that's what gives this rosé in particular, what Molly was talking about with the color. It has a much darker hue than it normally would, but it doesn't affect the flavor. I think people kind of see a darker rosé and they think it's going to be a little bit sweeter.
I don't know why people think that either, because it doesn't.
They just haven't had
Okay.
this one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one is very Provence style, no residual sugar, very clean, crisp. It does have fruit flavors, which adds to its sweetness, kind of strawberry, cranberry, kind of acidity to it.
I would call it more lush.
Lush. Oh,
Very
thank you.
lush. Very,
Thank you.
very,
But
very ripe.
what I like about this rosé is it can go with sweets, it can go with barbecue, it can go with really anything. This is such a versatile wine. It's a great summer wine, but it also, like during the winter, I mean, we're having it now.
Yeah.
It goes with so many different dishes, even though it's a lighter style kind of summer wine, but it can still be paired with heavier dishes.
Yes.
And so this one is going with the Rosé cupcake. And so what that rosé does is that little bit of acidity kind of brightens everything in the cupcake itself. The rosé frosting, it's just a classic vanilla cupcake, but the rosé frosting, it has a little bit of kind of a full-bodied flavor to it, and the wine just kind of brings that out, brightens it up.
My God, this wine tastes like a peach ring.
Ain't bad.
No, it's delicious. It's got like the perfect amount of creaminess. It's got an amazing mouth-watering acidity to it. It's like fresh raspberries, touch of cranberry, touch of blackberry, very brambly, very, very crisp. But it's just got the slightest essence of like a peach ring gummy in a non-sweet way, just the essence of it.
And I would say the reason that I brought that up, the notes about our wine, the rosé in particular, I think this is one of our most popular wines throughout the year. And it's just for that reason that it can be paired with kind of anything. Cupcakes, again, barbecue. It just really is paired well with anything.
It's also great by itself. I mean, I'm not eating these cupcakes and it's still delicious. It's a beautiful standalone wine,
There
for
you
real.
go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To us. Incredible. Also, I just want to put this out there. These cupcakes are made in-house by our head chef, Karli. She is a badass female chef, and she's also an incredible baker. Our final wine of the evening is going to be our 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon. And while Bluemont's wines tend to lean more towards the elegant side nowadays, we're not so robust and bold. This is one of our more rich wines that we produce, and this actually goes really well with our final cupcake, which is our espresso cupcake. I think that they'll bring out the rich flavors in each other.
I agree. Cab Sauvignon can kind of go either way. It can be really full-bodied, or it can be more fruit-forward. Having taken a sip of that, it does have a little bit of body to it.
For sure.
And I think that's going to go great with this mocha cupcake. That actually is my favorite. That's really good.
Yeah. Well, this has, it does have really lovely red and black fruit notes, but it does have that beautiful creamy vanilla aspect from the oak aging. This was put in new French oak for a while, so kind of rounds it out, bulks it up, gives it some body, some creaminess to kind of balance the fruit flavors from the Cab Sav.
And so the great thing about Cabernet Sauvignon is that it has a lot of those peppery notes and kind of chocolate notes as well, which really do well to pair with that cupcake.
Yeah, perfect.
One of the biggest questions I get at the winery is about, which French or Hungarian or what kind of oak we use. And I think the French oak kind of brings that fruit-forward flavor to it.
Yeah, for sure. And French and American oak do make a huge difference, and we have both on site. We have American oak and French oak, but I believe that this Cabernet Sauvignon is put in 100% new French oak. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We hope that you enjoy the beautiful pairings that we have made for you. The wine is great. We love the wine as always. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you so much, Karli, for making these by hand.
Absolutely.
And let us know what you think. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for tuning in tonight, everyone. We hope that you enjoyed this tasting as much as we did. We sure had a lot of fun. And we just want to give one more shout out to our head chef, Karli, who has made these incredible cupcakes. If you're ever interested in other things that she does, she also has amazing chef's tables here at Bluemont. And then we also just add this brand new experience called Small Plates and Pours, that she also makes these very special small plates to go along with 3 different types of wines that we serve.
Every week, every Friday and Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So cheers to you, cheers to us, and we hope to see you soon at Bluemont Vineyard.
Cheers.